Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. What's up, everybody? This is Eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I'm restarting this message again. I didn't like it the first time. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Like, share, subscribe. When darkness around you, be the light. You are the light. You have freed yourself from hostilities, conflict, and rest. You have, it could be inner conflict you freed yourself from, okay? But you have the golden children, innocence. So that could be you it could be justice. I feel like a lot of it is justice being served because of your innocence, because of your intelligence. You could be a reincarnation of your ancestors, but you have a mission, and instead of going against yourself about it, you know what I mean? Instead of going against yourself about it, you decided to nurture your inner child. This could be about your child, okay? But this is also what I feel like with the surrounding cards. You have harvest, gathering of blessings, and that's clarified with the star family, being a part of a family, like you're about to meet new friends or you have new friends. Grateful optimism. You're just at a very joyous space in your life. You're real optimistic about your future. It's a portal that you have a wild card. And what that means is there's a certain rare gift about yourself where you don't use it publicly, and now you may begin to do so, to create new endeavors, or to bring more bigger creative ideas, or just a whole new beginning or revamping of your life altogether to life. And I feel like you are catering to yourself with a new beginning. You're practicing a lot of self-love. And a lot of your blessings are coming through your soul tribe, the people that you're coming to meet. You wake up, this is the person who wakes up with a lot of joy in their heart because they finally made it. I hear, Mama, I finally made it. Okay? You survived a very toxic cycle. So what else? Gathering of blessings. I feel like you're going to get together with somebody or some people, and you're going to be able to hone in on a lot of rare gifts. A lot of rarities are going to start to be practiced. I feel like you get ready to establish yourself in the community. Queen of Hearts is my Queen of Cups card, and that's like right on top of the grateful optimism, the portal. You see how you're walking through that portal, and you have your heart chakra right there, solar plex chakra 2. This is creative. Seeing that her heart has fire, has flames on top of it, and it's red. I like how she's draped in red. That's passion. And speaking and acting, you're acting from a place of love. A lot of your blessings are going to come through the interactions of other great people who may be more advanced than you, who can show you or be the example for you. As you're the light for yourself, as you practice more self-love, I can see you attracting other people who could teach you, who offer love, or extend their love, or extend their grace and kindness as an act of love. But love is not blind, it only sees what matters. Y'all would be careful and who you use this. It's about use discernment as to how you're going to practice this act of love, this act of kindnesses. Be mindful. Everybody is not worthy of it, to be blunt. What does that mean? It means you have an inner knowing deep within. You know what excites and inspires you. You know, your job isn't to decide what inspiration is practical, realistic, or even possible. And it's just a flaw, a character defect within us as people, you know, throughout shown, proven throughout history that the ideas are kind of frowned upon as being ridiculous or impossible to achieve when it comes to spirituality or spiritual gifts, spiritual practice, if you will. I feel like God is showing off with how He's shaped and groomed you, how He's raised you through your actions and your aura and your light. Like the way you show up in the world is just people are enamored by you, meaning that you're a rare creature, you know, not entirely of this world. You could be somebody who it make you inspire people to feel like you're out of this world. Like you're a person who dives deep, like you're a very in-depth type of person. For those I'm speaking to, for those this resonates with, you're all about spirituality, healing, intuition, creativity, meditation. You're in touch with you're free, like a feminine freedom and spiritual independence. It's a balance of both. You only do what makes you feel good, what fills your cup. And you're happy about that, like you're grateful for that in your heart. You know, you've been asking for something different, something more, and I feel like God is answering your prayers. So the changes that are happening now, like the wild card, you have the portal on top of grateful optimism, like a joyous view of the future. I feel like you got a glimpse of what your future is going to look like moving forward. You know what? Let's move these cards over for now. I'm going to keep using because this is a journey, and you got a great space in your journey. Like you handle it well. You handle it with poise. You're inspiring other people to want to know what their journey entails, and I feel like that's how you're going to lead the congregation. Not that you meant to. You're just doing what makes you feel good. Telepathy, transmission, perception, and communication. Let's clarify that. Wait a minute. Let's do this. Setting boundaries. Threshold protection. You're protecting your honor. What I say about the journey? You have the shamanic journey. Purpose, attunement, vision, quest. How the way that you move forward these days, you don't do anything without purpose. Man doesn't do anything. He can't complete anything without purpose. You need purpose. Like you don't wander blindly, and you don't let people lead you astray. I'm proud of you. But you do it with such masculine energy. Like I see King of Wands, somebody who's good, who's like very sexy on the eyes, but they take creative accountability. Like they make it their business to be a great inspiration. Like I have to be the greatest at what I do. We are the mothers, deep love, birth as a portal. On top of telepathy, then you have your deep love. That's how you mother yourself. You could be in communication with someone, transmission, perception, someone you're not in communication with tangibly. You could be speaking telepathically to them, or your ancestors are speaking telepathically to you through your crown chakra. A new earth. Yep, it's happening. The fact that you kept your vision, now it's happening. I wonder if you ever felt like You didn't think it was going to happen at one point? I'm called to tell you it's happening fast, like Eight of Wands fast, like Knight of Wands fast, King of Wands. You can have a child in adolescence that you are spiritually connected with or is spiritually aligned with you. Like that's a part of your soul tribe. That's a part of your harvest, your gathering of blessings. And if you ever notice, and even in most cases, when a child can always pick up when their parents are working through differences or going through changes or something like that, the child starts to go through changes too. You may notice that you have a child in adolescence. When I think about the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, that's a parental figure, and Knight of Wands is my cards of adolescence. So I feel like there's a child, a younger replica of you that's inspired by you. Even though they're teenagers, teenagers go through their changes anyway, but they're growing and maturing at a rapid pace. Like their spiritual abilities and their psychic, their whatever their abilities are developing at a rapid pace. Like you two are aligned. Like as you mature, they mature at the same time. You have big picture thinking. Yeah, visionary, as I explained. King of Wands, inspired ideas. You have a child that's going to be just like you. And most people raise their children, some people, I ain't going to say most people because I don't know. Most people raise their children to have that freedom, that declaration of freedom, that creative control over their own life and let them make their own decisions. Be brave and true, a true spirit warrior. I am enough. Mother, daughter, sister, lover. The Peacock Priestess. You could have survived an environment that made you feel like you may not have been good enough to be different. Like you're trying to establish yourself in this world and society, and you could have been someone could have been trying to put you down to discourage you, like you're not good enough. Oh no. If you've been experiencing anything like that, I wish you a very speedy recovery. Hang in there. You're awesome. You're authentic. You're a Peacock Priestess.